believe the Apple Pay system will reduce cyber crimes like identity theft via stolen credit card information, because your credit card information is not going to be transmitted to all the various entities in a point-of-sale transaction. When you purchase something with a traditional credit card today, the card number is transmitted from the point-of-sale system to the company servers, to credit card processors, to your bank, etc. And with each connection and transmission, there are inherent security risks. The Apple Pay system will randomly generate a number that can only be used one time for each transaction instead of your credit card number. And that step alone should reduce the likelihood of your credit card information being stolen by about a third in some estimates. Is it secure to use? Well, nothing is completely secure. But I believe that it's a step in the right direction for protecting consumer financial data from prying eyes. I think the immediate benefit to Apple Pay is the fact that your credit card information is not going to be sent across the internet. The hope in the future is that you won't have to walk around with your credit cards in your wallet or your purse where someone can physically take them or record the numbers. Some of the cons are its limited adoption by merchants. I believe Apple announced somewhere in the neighborhood of about 220,000 merchants that are participating out of the 8 million merchants that are in the United States alone. So that limited participation, customers who want to use it will not have too many places where they can go. The other part would be the fact that it's only on the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus platform. Users have to have those phones to utilize it. So if you have an iPhone 5 today, you couldn't benefit from this particular program, which limits its adoption. Android users, you're out of luck today. And it's a closed system. Being a closed system, meaning Apple's going to control really who has access to it, and closed systems or monocultures are usually not a good thing, as hackers have one platform to attack. And if they're successful, they can literally attack or affect the entire ecosystem. And to be frank, the technology is really new. There's going to be a lot of bugs and a lot of vulnerabilities that may arise in time, but I guess time will tell. To people who wait in those long lines for days and sometimes for weeks for the latest iPhone, I don't think there's anything I can say that will make them wait. If you're not bursting at the seams, however, to have the latest gadgets, it's always prudent to wait long enough to weigh the vulnerabilities and the risks that will inevitably surface and compare them to the convenience of actually having it. Understanding that anything digital, first and foremost, can be hacked, and that's paramount. Anything you do with computer technology can be compromised. So your text messages, your smart TVs, your cars, your pacemakers, any of those devices can be hacked. One of the more troubling hacks or recent vulnerabilities that I've come across that people should be aware of is the ability to turn on your cameras and speakers and to watch and listen to you without you knowing. How do we protect our information? One of the ways to protect your information is to not make it so easy to get it. Don't volunteer so much about yourself on social platforms like Facebook and Twitter. Don't write, send, capture, or store anything you don't want the public to see. And don't announce things like you're going on a 7-day cruise and no one will be home. Just use common sense. And if you really want to know more about vulnerabilities out there and truly want to see how far that rabbit hole goes, you can enroll in one of our cybersecurity programs at Palm Beach State College.